The second trimester of pregnancy is commonly known as the best trimester because at about 13 weeks, many women start to feel better again. The nausea starts to dissipate and there's a renewed sense of energy. And often you'll start to notice some other changes. For instance, your muscles and joints may feel strange or uncomfortable, especially around the pelvis. This is thanks to relaxin, a hormone that helps relax the smooth muscles in the pelvis, such as the cervix and the uterus, and promotes the growth of the placenta. You may think this will make prenatal yoga a bit easier. Unfortunately, it can also cause women to experience some aches and pains in their ligaments, and it's easier to overstretch and get injured. It is therefore wise to be mindful, to listen and feel more intently, and not to overdo it. In the second trimester, estrogen and progesterone continue to increase to help the baby grow. You may notice your hair growing more rapidly at this stage. This is thanks to surges in estrogen. Cortisol also increases during pregnancy. But despite what you hear about this stress hormone, it's not all bad. Cortisol is important for the developing fetus because it can help regulate your metabolism and control blood sugar levels. So today I'll be sharing 6 yoga poses which are ideal for women in their second trimester. We'll close the practice with some relaxation. Please listen to your body, and if at any point in your practice, if you feel like you need to pause and repose, take child's pose. It helps you relax, turn inwards, and reconnect to your breath. Child's pose is actually mimicking a baby in the womb. And also, before we begin, have on hand a few blocks, a cushion, a blanket, and 2 small hand towels and a bolster. Let's begin in easy pose to center. Take a comfortable seat. Use a cushion to elevate your seat if your knees are higher than the hips. Manually rotate your thighs in, back, and apart, and widen your sitting bones. Now settle your pelvis on the earth. Release any tension in your body. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly to connect with your baby. Breathe. As you inhale, grow your spine tall. Our breathing for this practice is Ujjayi Pranayam. There's a soft toning of the epiglottis at the back of your throat to create a whisper sound, as if to fog a mirror. Make the sound ha as you exhale. Keep the toning of the epiglottis as you breathe in and out. Now close the lips. Continue with the soft toning in your throat that created that fogging sound. Once you've established this Ujjayi breathing, deepen your breath. Inhale, expand your breath from the bottom of the belly and the pelvic floor. Now through the middle torso, widening the ribs, and to the top of your chest, collarbones wide, and even all the way up to the crown of your head. Exhale from the top all the way back down to the bottom, emptying all your breath. Make it fluid. Every inhale fills your belly, making lots of space for your little one. With every exhale, draw your baby in and up into a cozy abdominal hug as you empty fully. Continue for 5 more deep breaths. During our pregnancy, we want to make the breath fluid and refrain from holding the breath. Slowly fold your hands together in front of your heart, and let's set an intention for our pregnancy journey. May I cultivate mindfulness. May I be present moment to moment, breath by breath. May I cultivate strength and endurance that I will need for labor. And with this, may I cultivate a deeper connection to myself and my baby as it continues to grow and develop. Bow inwards to your heart. Release your hands. Seated crescent moon pose. From your comfortable seated position, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, grounding your right hand on your mat as you lean to the right. Inhale, reach your left arm up and towards the right in an arc. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Inhale your chest toward the ceiling to avoid collapsing the upper front body. Exhale, release any tension. Inhale, straighten your spine, touching your palms overhead before you exhale your arms all the way down. Now on the left side. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, grounding your right hand on your mat as you lean to the right. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the right. Exhale, gently deepen the arc. Breathe in and out deeply for 3 more deep breaths. Ujjayi breathing. As your baby grows, the muscles and ligaments around your uterus stretch, sometimes causing tenderness and discomfort through the midsection. This gentle side body stretch can help ease this discomfort. Inhale it back to center, touching the palms together above your head. And now exhale your arms down to the center. Seated wide leg forward fold. Sit up on your cushion or folded blankets to ease the hips. Open your legs wide along your mat. Toes flexed toward the ceiling. Rotate your thighs inwards, back and apart. Avoid hyperextending the knees by dragging the heels back isometrically. You can also place small rolled towels under each knee if you feel this will help support you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Torso is light and buoyant. And keep that as you exhale. Walk your hands forward, hinging at the hips. For a deeper relaxation in the upper body during this forward fold, you can lower your head and arms onto a comfortable stack of pillows or blankets or your bolster. With or without the pillows, keep your chest shining forward and focus the stretch within your hips and thighs. Breathing in deeply and out. Be mindful not to go too deeply if you're super flexible. Remember the effects of the relaxin hormone and how it affects your body. This pose calms the nervous system while bringing length to the spine and hamstrings. And a nice wide position for the legs leaves a lot of room for your baby bump. Slowly walk your hands back toward your body. Gently bring your legs together. Come to standing for Warrior Two. Take a wide stance, as wide as your arm span. Turn your right foot out while your left foot can turn in at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, raise your arms, firm the arm muscles. Expand your central channel. Exhale, bend your right knee to a right angle. Inhale, take your groins back, expanding your pelvic floor. And keep that openness, and exhale, firm your buttocks, mounting the glutes or buttock muscles upwards. Turn your gaze over your right hand fingertips and breathe deeply here for 5 cycles of breath. Warrior 2 helps to build strength and endurance by firing up your legs and arms, and these are qualities you'll need for labor. Slowly rise up to center, turn your feet forward. Second side, turn your left foot out, and while your right foot points in at a 45-degree angle, inhale, expand the central channel, raise your arms. Exhale, bend deeply into your right knee. Inhale, take your groins back. Exhale, firm your glutes. Turn your gaze softly beyond your fingertips, breathing deeply for 5 more deep cycles of breath. Strong and calm. As you exhale, sit deeper. There's no warrior stronger than a woman giving birth. Feel your own strength. Slowly inhale, rise up to center. Step your legs together. Now that we've warmed up our legs in Warrior 2, let's keep the fire alive with this powerful chair pose. Stand at the top of your mat, separate your feet hip-width distance apart, and place a block between your thighs and a second block between your palms. Inhale, hug into the midline. Exhale, sit back into space as though there's a chair behind you, extending your arms in front of you. With each inhale, draw energy up from the ground toward the top of your head, squeezing your block. Exhale to sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift your heart, expanding your breath all the way up to the crown of your head. Exhale, sitting a little bit deeper. So each breath cultivating strength and endurance to go the distance of your labor. Notice if you're holding any unnecessary tension in your shoulders, neck, or jaw during this challenging pose. Using your breath, exhale any tension from these areas of your body. Inhale, slowly rise back up, straighten your legs and arms, gently lowering your blocks to the earth. Tree pose. Standing at the front of your mat, focus your eyes toward one point on the earth in the distance. Bend your right knee and position the sole of your right foot along the inner seam of your supporting leg. Bring your hands together in prayer pose before your heart. Inhale, squeeze into the midline. Exhale, release any tension. Inhale, draw from the roots of the standing leg, the trunk of your tree, up into the core of your pelvis and lift up through the sides of your body and the crown of your head as you grow taller. Exhale, move your groins back so the pelvis is not popping forward, closing off the pelvic floor. Activate your glutes. Belly is long and your heart is lifting. Now enjoy the fluidity of the breath in this tree pose, remembering that your tree can sway and be fluid like your breath. If a tree is too rigid, its branches will break. On your next inhalation, raise your arms to the sky and open them like the branches of a tree, gently swaying with your breath. Take 3 more cycles of breath. Release your arms and mindfully lower your foot to the earth. Second side. Keep your eyes focused on one point on the earth in the distance. Bend your left knee and position the sole of your foot along the inner seam of your standing leg. Bring your hands together in a prayer pose before your heart. As you inhale, squeeze in to the midline with your palms and your legs. Exhale, release any unnecessary tension in your body. Inhale, draw from your roots of the standing leg, the trunk of your tree, into the core of your pelvis and lift up through the sides of your body and crown of your head as you grow taller. Exhale your groins back again so your pelvis is not popping forward, closing off your pelvic floor. Activate your glutes for more support. Stretch your belly long. Lift your heart. Inhale, raise your arms to the sky, opening them like branches of your tree. And remember, with each breath, you can sway and be fluid, gently moving with the breeze on a beautiful sunny day. Exhale, slowly release your arms and legs back down to the earth. Make your way down to the ground on all fours for pigeon pose. Bring your knees between your hands. Windshield wiper your feet to the right. Now take your right leg straight back behind you. Keep your back foot toes curled under and your foot energized. Now widen your left knee to the left. Your front leg should run parallel with the top edge of your mat. Karate chop the left side of your foot into the earth. Inhale, firm your legs as if to draw into the midline, and keep that even tone in the feet and legs throughout the entire pose, as engaging your muscles will help protect the joints and loose ligaments from the laxity of the hormone relaxin. Exhale, move the upper thighs back to broaden your sitting bones. You can do this by also isometrically dragging the back knee forward and tacking the opposite hip back. Inhale, lengthen through your spine and crown. Exhale, walk forward on your hands to bow forward. You can support yourself on your forearms and your head on stacked fists, or rest your chest and forehead on several blocks or pillows, making sure to leave enough room for your baby. Enjoy your breath. Each inhalation gently squeezing in to keep the tone. Each exhalation releasing any unnecessary tension in the face and shoulders. Often our energy can be blocked in the pelvis and hips. and it's often a place where we can store fear in our hips. Without any judgment, just notice how your thoughts and feelings are influenced by this deep stretch. Are you able to let go of any tension in your hips? Inhale, slowly rise up. Step your knees together between your hands. Second side, windshield wiper your feet to the left. Now take your left leg over and back. Broaden your right knee to the right so that your leg runs parallel with the top edge of your mat. And now karate chop the right side of your foot into the earth. Inhale, firm your legs. Keep that. Exhale, move your upper thighs back to broaden your sitting bones. Isometrically drag your back knee forward and tack the opposite hip back. Inhale, lengthen through your spine and crown. And now exhale, walk forward onto your hands and bow forward. Support yourself on your forearms, your head on stacked fists. Or rest your chest and forehead on blocks and bolsters. Enjoy your breath. Inhale, slowly rise up. Bring your back leg forward. And now let's transition onto our back for Shavasana. As your baby bump grows, you may feel more comfortable taking Shavasana lying on your left side rather than on your back. This side-lying version of Shavasana is a classic position for prenatal yoga practice and another great option for relaxation between contractions during labor. So gently lower your body, coming to lie on your left side. Place a bolster or pillow in front of your hips, keeping your left leg extended along your mat. Bend your right knee and rest your leg on your prop. Place a pillow under your head. Cover up with a blanket and just adjust before you settle into stillness. Give yourself permission here to relax, softening and settling to the support of the earth beneath you. Relax your face, soften your neck. With each exhalation, surrender to gravity, feeling your left side of your body growing heavy on the earth. Now gently breathe in and out. Awakening, rested and rejuvenated. Make your way up in your own time to a seated position. Place a cushion under your seat if you need it. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Give yourself gratitude for cultivating mindfulness moment by moment, breath by breath, and for the strength and endurance that you will need for labor. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, gently bow inwards, honoring yourself and your baby. Namaste.